So your spouse has cheated on you and now you're contemplating divorce. Does it have an impact on your asset division in your divorce case? In California, it's important to understand, California is a no-fault divorce state. So unlike some states, you don't have to have a basis for divorce. Generally, it's for irreconcilable differences. How does infidelity or cheating come into play? Obviously, you're going to be mad at your spouse for them doing that to you and betraying you, but the practicality of the whole case is that it's not going to have an impact on your divorce case. Assets are still divided by community property. You're not considering the infidelity really in the case at all. The only instance that infidelity has any impact in the division of property is if the cheating spouse used community assets to pay for that relationship, whether that's hotel rooms or jewelry or what have you, vacations. That's something where that person was using community property money of which the other party, you, is entitled to that 50%. That's relevant, and if you can prove that with documentation by bank statements and so on, you can prove that and get your 50% of that back. Other than that, infidelity doesn't have a direct impact on division of property in California divorce cases. Your spouse has cheated on you, and now you're having to go through custody in your divorce case. How does the infidelity affect custody? Generally, it doesn't have a direct impact on custody cases in terms of infidelity, because if the other party has another relationship with somebody else, unless there's some basis for arguing that that is detrimental to your children, somehow that person is a drug addict, is a criminal, is somebody that poses some type of danger to your children, that is relevant in a custody or case when you have a custody situation. That is highly relevant on that. But short of that, it has no relevance here. If you have a significant other, if you have somebody, unfortunately, if the other party has somebody that they cheated on, is it going to affect custody directly? No, unless they pose some kind of danger to your children. So your husband or wife cheated on you and you want to go after them for spousal support. You want to take them for everything that they're worth. Is that going to happen in your custody or divorce case? No. Realistically, it's irrelevant on the issue of spousal support. Spousal support is determined by other factors, of which infidelity is not one of them. Yes, it's upsetting, hurtful. The amount of betrayal involved in infidelity is huge, and you want to get back at your spouse somehow. But are you going to be able to get back to them by basically forcing them to pay a ton of spousal support? Realistically, no, because it's not an issue that's considered a spousal support. So your husband cheated on you, and now you want to go after him for everything he's worth regarding child support. You want to take them to the cleaners. Is that going to happen in your custody case, in your support case, child support case? No. Child support is an issue that's considered really essentially by a calculation in California. It's determining how much custody the parents have, incomes, and some other financial issues. Infidelity really doesn't have any involvement in the consideration of child support. So don't think you're going to take your husband to the cleaners and child support just because they cheated on you. You can be upset about it, but that doesn't mean you're going to get everything you want to regarding child support. If you have any other questions regarding myths regarding child and spousal support, feel free to contact the Maggio Law Firm for more information.